Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have the June 2023 developer update for Coral Island. This is part 2 of the 3-part series where the team at Stairway Games is going over the content that we can expect to play in the Merfolk and Fall update. So this is stuff that we're actually going to get our hands on sometime in August, if not sooner, for a beta. We're going to be looking at a Merfolk character reveal, the final roster of dateable characters for the game, as well as some new technology from ranching equipment to the architect's desk. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So first up, we have a character reveal for the Merfolk. This character's name is Sumeru, the guard leader of the Merfolk kingdom. And yes, Sumeru is dateable and is all about keeping the kingdom safe. So he takes his duty very seriously and resides in the barracks. This character design is incredible, from the shark-like tail to the silver hair and facial scar, not to mention all the really cool armor. And if you were wondering, yes, the name Sumeru is in keeping with the mountain and volcano theming. Sumeru is an active volcano located in East Java, Indonesia, so that's just a little fun fact. So here we have the full roster of dateable Merfolk NPCs. Yes, don't worry my friends, Denali is also dateable. You can all rejoice, you can all be happy. So we have Sumeru, the head of the guard, Denali, the gatekeeper, and of course, Princess Miranjani. What a stunning trio. So everyone prepare yourself, because next we're going to be looking at the final dateable lineup for Coral Island. This is the complete cast of characters that you will be able to date in the game. Once and for all, they are confirming it. It is these 28 characters. So all of the characters we previously knew of on land, as well as the 3 Merfolk NPCs. I know some of you will of course be disappointed that you won't be seeing certain characters as dateables. For example, Derek, Reina, Axel, Senja, Agung. I understand, I hear you, but this is the final roster of dateables. I feel like there is so much beautiful diversity in this lineup. I feel like there is someone for everyone here, and I'm so excited for the stories of these characters to be told in depth. I think the quality of character development is really important and something we all have to keep in mind. I would rather experience more depth in the stories of these characters and their personalities than simply having more options to choose from. So I think this is a fantastic lineup. Of course, we can all still dream about the ones that got away, but I think this is great. I'm personally really happy with it, and I think it's nice that Stairway is just putting it out there. This is the final lineup. Take your pick. There is an interesting little note that the romance with the Merfolk characters specifically actually will not be implemented until the post 1.0 version. So this is something I really want you all to think about, just because the 1.0 version of the game is coming out more quickly than we anticipated. It's not necessarily going to be a feature complete version of the game. There are going to be more updates to come post-launch, and I personally think that's really exciting because I love looking forward to things and I love updates. So next up, we're going to be getting our first look at the Spooky Festival, which I'm so excited about. You guys know I love spooky, and apparently the townies of Starlet Town also go all out for this festival, and it's not one to miss. So this festival is going to be taking place on Fall 28. We get a look at the intro sequence that you get with each festival and the artwork associated with it, and it looks so cool. Tell me how the leaves on the ground literally look like they are lighting up. This looks like it's going to be beautiful, spooky, stunning. I'm so ready for this. This festival is going to feature a lot of mini games. So first up, we have something called Bonk the Skeleton. This looks so fun. It's sort of like a twist on a whack-a-mole style game. You can also get a look at some of the characters' fall outfits. So we have Jack and Kira back here. I believe this is Kim, from what I can tell. And then we have Oliver over here to the right. Down here we have Charles, and I cannot for the life of me figure out who this is. It could be Aaliyah with a hat. It's really hard to tell, but there's also going to be a ring toss minigame. Now this looks super fun to me as well. These mini games all just look so fun. And the little registration table over here is so cute. Look at this lantern hanging from the registration table and this hand as well. Like all the details are so well done. We can get a small glimpse of Raj down here and Noah over here. Apparently there's going to also be a scavenger hunt and other activities, but it seems like the main event will be something called the Oga Oga Parade, which is a vibrant and festive procession held annually in Bali, Indonesia. During this event, giant paper mache sculptures known as Oga Oga are paraded through the streets to ward off evil spirits before the Balinese New Year. It's apparently a colorful and lively celebration that showcases the rich cultural traditions of Bali, which I absolutely love. And we get to take a look at it here. The kids are dancing. It is so sweet. And again, we can see some of those fall outfits. So of course there's the 4 children. I love the look of Valentina's dress. It is so sweet. And then we can also see Frank, Theo, Emily, Charles, and then Ben off in the distance, as well as Joko and Lily. There's some other characters back here in the plaza. So this is like right where the shops are in Starlet Town. So it looks like the parade will probably like wrap around through the shops and through the center of town, which is so cute. The paper mache sculptures look lovely. They look like they're inspired by the Giants, or at least this one for sure. And although the fall outfits are what are currently implemented here, I believe at least some of the NPCs will also be getting Spooky Day outfits. So that'll probably be implemented later on and add even more to this festival. So that is super exciting to look forward to as well. So then we're going to move on to new ranching equipment that we'll be able to develop. And if you guys have been playing the game and you have a lot of animals, you're going to love this part of the update. So these pieces of equipment you will develop at the lab to help make your tasks on the farm easier and more efficient. So first up, we have the auto petter, which will automatically pet your animals when it's set up inside the barn or coop. So it is important to pet your animals because you gain hearts with them, but it is very time consuming to go around and pet all the animals individually when you have a lot of them. So this can be an option to help you out if you'd like to use it. But if you like petting your animals, there's no pressure. You can do it the old fashioned way and give them love yourself. Next up is the auto feeder. Now this is one that I am definitely going to be using. So once you place this inside one of your farm buildings, it will automatically dispense the hay into the food tray, so you don't have to go in and refill it yourself by hand. This is going to be really helpful for those days when you do leave your animals inside and they eat the food from their homes instead of the grass outside, and then it'll just auto replenish. So that'll be really nice. It'll make sure they're always fed in case you forget to refill it one day, which I definitely do. Next up, we have the auto collector. So this contraption is actually going to automatically collect animal products from your animals. Again, you place this inside either your barn, your coop, or both, and it'll do the work for you. So you can just go to this machine and gather the products from your animals directly from here. So it's all in one place. You could probably put it really close to the door if you just want to pop in, grab what your animals have produced, and then pop back out. And then finally, for ranching equipment, we have a temperature machine. So this will be useful to keep your animals comfortable in all seasons. And so you'll use this to regulate the temperature inside your farm buildings, specifically in the summer and the winter, to make sure your animals don't get too hot or too cold. And on the topic of ranch animals, they are introducing the final ranch animal for real this time. So the last update, the llama was missing, but don't worry, we're gonna get the llamas. It's officially confirmed here. So llamas will produce llama wool, and interestingly, llamas are sold in pairs at the ranch. Apparently they are social creatures who thrive with a companion, so you will have to buy them in pairs, and I think that is such a sweet touch. I absolutely love it, and they are so cute. I can't wait to buy my first pair of llamas. I'm only worried I'm gonna run out of space for all the animals. So the next piece of new content that we can look forward to in the August update is something called the Architect's Desk. Now, this is really interesting. So apparently this special desk will harness the power of the giants. So it seems like you're going to have to develop this maybe with the giants, or maybe the giants will craft it for you or give you the blueprint for it, or some way they're going to help you with acquiring this architect's desk. And then once you interact with it, you will be able to modify and decorate your farm from a bird's eye view. First of all, the design of the desk is so cute, and I love how it blends in with the natural environment so nicely. So the important thing to note is that it is not going to be free to move things around It appears that it will cost 50 coins per tile. So if you move a 4-tile object, that will cost you 200 coins. But if you just move a single tile object, it'll just cost 50 coins. It does appear that you will get to actually confirm everything, once you're happy with it. So it's not going to automatically charge you the money just by moving something. So you could also even use this just to kind of play around with things and see what you might like to see on your farm. And then you could cancel out of it and go move the furniture around yourself once you have a plan. But if you want to move things other than furniture, the great part is you can do that. So you can literally move boulders, you can move tree stumps, you can move trees. So if you planted and grew a tree and you don't really like it there anymore, you don't have to cut it down, replant it, and wait for it to grow. You can move it, and I personally think that is so worth 50 coins. So I think this is really cool and going to bring design to a whole other level. And the best part about this is that you can also move your crops. I'm guessing we'll be able to also move the fruit plants and fruit trees. I think this is just an incredible feature, more than worth the 50 coins a piece to move everything around. So if you change your mind on your farm layout, you don't have to wait for the season to end and everything to wither. You don't have to manually dig everything up and till new soil and plant new seeds and use all that stamina and honestly potentially waste money by having to repurchase, fruit plants, fruit trees, new crops. So this is definitely a game changer for design, and I am so excited to get my hands on this feature. It is so exciting to me. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. So that is all the content that they're showing here that we have to look forward to playing in the August update. But that's not all for this developer blog. They also have an announcement that Coral Island is now officially verified for Steam Deck. So I know a lot of you have been wondering about this, and I know a lot of you have been playing it on the Steam Deck, but now it is officially verified, meaning the game's performance, stability, and user experience is great on Steam Deck. So if you've been holding off on getting a Steam Deck until it's verified, or maybe you've just been holding off on figuring out how you're going to play Coral Island, the Steam Deck is a great option if you're not able to spring for a full PC setup. So I think this is a really exciting milestone for the game. Next, they are sharing some more information about the charity cosmetic DLC. So if you didn't hear, Stairway Games, Humble Games, their publisher, and a nonprofit organization called Coral Guardian are all partnering to bring us a cosmetic DLC pack. 100% of the proceeds for this pack will go to Coral Guardian, whose mission is to protect and restore coral ecosystems worldwide. And this is going to launch on July 11th for a limited time, so definitely mark your calendars if this is something you're interested in. Maybe especially for those of you who missed out on obtaining some of the exclusive Kickstarter rewards. This is another exciting opportunity to get involved, contribute to a good cause, and also get some really awesome cosmetics for your game. So although they made this announcement earlier, we're actually getting a look at the items for the first time. So this charity bundle is going to come with an Ocean Guardian chest, an Ocean Guardian scarecrow, and an Ocean Guardian outfit. So this looks like a really cute bundle. I'm definitely going to be getting this. So definitely, again, mark your calendars if this is something you're interested in. There are a couple updates for if you are a Kickstarter backer for certain tiers. So if you backed at the founder tier, next month in July, they're going to be sending out emails about customizing your founder statue. So definitely keep an eye on your inbox. That is going to be really exciting. If you backed at a tier where your name will be in the credits, they're just issuing a friendly reminder to make sure you've completed your Kickstarter survey. The deadline for that submission is July 10th, so make sure you get your survey in before then. I believe if you log into your Kickstarter or backer account, you can see whether or not you've completed it and potentially see, what exact name you've put to be in the credits. But if you have any questions, you can email their support or reach out to the community managers on the Stairway Games Discord. So definitely make sure you've done that. If, you backed at a tier for your name in the credits, you want your name to be in the credits. So get that done. And then, they give us the what's next, because this, again, was part 2 of the 3-part series of what is coming for the update in August. So we will get a look at the final part 3 at the end of July, which they're going to do one more Merfolk reveal. They're also going to give us a sneak peek at the Merfolk Kingdom as well as storylines, which I'm really intrigued about. They're going to show us more lab devices apparently and go over the excavation site. So that is the dig site, which I'm so excited to see something official about that from the team, because we literally never have. We didn't even know it was going to be a part of the game until more recently. So this is going to be really exciting. So that was everything in the June 2023 developer update. Definitely let me know what was the highlight for you in this update. But let me know your thoughts on the Dateable Merfolk characters, the ranching equipment, the spooky festival, the architect's desk, anything and everything. You know I always love hearing from you. Things are ramping up for Coral Island, so if you want to stay in the loop, make sure your notifications are on for the channel. I appreciate you very much. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care. And a very special thanks to Meredith, Formotus, Tansy, Cisco, Cheese, Divine Raven, Blossom, James, Paul, Jack, Gladiator, Danny, and Starry Days, my beautiful Sunstone members. I love you all very much, and thank you so much for the extra support on the channel, which really helps to make all that I do possible and means the world to me.